what does the divine do? When darkness spreads, when justice is crushed, when the world forgets its own soul. Some say God watches, some say God waits, but Shiva enters. He steps down into the very chaos we try to escape, not to judge, but to restore balance. And that's where the story of Shiva's avatars begins. Unlike Vishnu, whose avatars like Rama and Krishna are widely celebrated in scriptures and temples, Shiva's incarnations are quieter, more mysterious, more elemental. But make no mistake, when injustice reaches its peak, when Dharma, the law of truth, is under threat, Shiva takes form. Not to preach, not to rule, but to burn away the false and resurrect what's real. Each of Shiva's avatars appears with a specific purpose, not just to fix the outer world, but to awaken something within us too. One of the most profound is the avatar of Virabhadra. Born from Shiva's rage and grief after Sati's sacrifice, Virabhadra was not a demon. He was divine anger given form, not for destruction but for justice. He stormed Daksha's yajna, not to punish but to tear apart ego, pride, and spiritual arrogance. In him, we see that sometimes anger is sacred. When it flows from love, not hatred, when it destroys illusion, not life. Then there's Bhikshatana, the wandering beggar. Shiva stripped of all possessions, walking the earth naked, carrying only a begging bowl. At first it sounds strange. Why would the Lord of the cosmos take such a form? Because even in his renunciation, Shiva is teaching us that true power isn't in appearance, that sometimes, to shake society awake, you must strip away its masks. In another avatar, Nataraja, Shiva dances not just with rhythm but with creation itself. One foot lifts the soul upward while the other crushes ignorance. In that one form, both the destroyer and the liberator, he reminds us that endings and beginnings are part of the same divine beat. These avatars may look different. They may appear in temples or in your toughest days, but they carry one message. When the world forgets balance, Shiva returns as the balance itself. Not to control, but to realign. In a way, Shiva's avatars aren't limited to time or story. They're energies appearing in our own lives when we least expect them. Have you ever faced injustice and felt a fire rise in you? Not out of ego, but out of truth. That's Virabhadra. Ever lost everything and yet walked forward with dignity? That's Bhikshatana. Ever watched a part of your life collapse, only to realize it was clearing space for something greater? That's Nataraja, dancing in your soul. These stories aren't just cosmic events. They are happening inside you. So here's a practice to carry with you this week. Sit quietly for 5 minutes. Ask yourself, which part of me right now needs restoring? Do I need the courage to face injustice? Do I need to release what no longer serves me? Or do I need to walk lightly, caring less, trusting more? Whatever it is, call upon the Shiva within. Because Shiva doesn't just appear in fire and thunder. Sometimes he appears in your calm breath, in your silent strength, in the way you rise, again and again. If this reflection sparked something within you, if you felt the energy of these forms stir your soul, then subscribe. These stories may be ancient, but they live through you.